Hi girls, how are you doing? I hope you are all doing well. Today we'll take Sonnet 18 and Sonnet 30 of Fatal Interview. But before we start analyzing it and reading it, we have to discuss the message of it, the message of the sonnets. So, what makes a good love poem? This is the question. What makes a good love poem? How do you describe something you cannot see or taste or touch? Like love. How can you describe love? How can you write about love? How can you write like a love song, a love poem? How can you? So, like a love song, love poem uses familiar objects and experiences to make sense of the mysterious feelings of love, these mysterious feelings. As you'll see in Sonnet 18 and Sonnet 30, the results can be as different as day and night. He wants you to think and brainstorm a list of comparisons you might use to describe how it feels to be in love. Describe how it feels to be in love. How it feels, girls, to be in love. What are those feelings, those hidden feelings that you cannot describe? So think of a song lyric you know or a poem you have read before. What is a song that you've heard or a poem that you've read that you like a lot and you felt like, yes, it describes the love? And what are the elements of this song or the elements of the poem? And then he drew for us this sketch. It's funny. Read it, girls. And think and make the list of comparison you might use. Okay? Then we move to the poetic form. Sonnet. Sonnet is a poetic form. Okay? The sonnet has been a popular poetic form for centuries. And traditionally, a sonnet is a poem that discusses one idea, one feeling. So, traditionally, love has been its subject. While different types of sonnets have been developed by various poets, there are some characteristics that are common to all sonnets. So here first I printed it here. Is better. Here, Sonnet 18 for Shakespeare. He says for you that the sonnet, typically the sonnet is a 14-line lyric poem written with a strict pattern of rhyme and rhythm. We know that we have poems that have rules and strict patterns, and there are free verses. Free verse is a poem with no rhyme, no rhythm scheme, no strict rules. But here the sonnet has to follow strict rules. So a sonnet is a 14-line poem, okay? Written with a strict pattern of rhyme and rhythm. The English or Shakespearean sonnet has a rhyme scheme of, look, what's a rhyme scheme? You know rhyme when the words rhyme together. So we have day, May, temperate, date, A, B. Shines, give her C, declines, give her C. Dimmed, give her D, untrimmed, give her D. Fade, give her A, B, C, D, E. Yes, fade, shade, E. Ost, F, groused, F. C, D, G. So the rhyme here, the rhyme scheme is what? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This is the rhyme scheme. Sonnet, a 14-line poem, follows the rhyme scheme of A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Then the poem is divided. These 14 lines are divided into 3 quatrains. What is quatrains? Quatrains is a 4-line unit. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is first quatrain. Second quatrain. Third quatrain. 4 lines. 1, 2, and 3 quatrains. And then I have a couplet, the rhyme at the end. 3 quatrains. What is a quatrains? A 4-line unit, which is a stanza, followed by a couplet, a pair of rhymed lines. Then I have the meter, or the repeated pattern of rhythm. In each line of the sonnet is typically iambic pentameter. Iambic pentameter. Each rhythmic unit of meter is known as a foot. The most commonly used metrical foot is an iamb, which is unstressed syllable followed by stressed syllables. What does it mean? Look. If I look here at, shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Look. Look, girls. Shall I compare thee to a summer day? What are these? These, girls, this shape and this shape. This is what? This is unstressed. And this is stressed. Why? Why I have stressed and unstressed? Why? To give music to the line. So I will not say, shall I compare thee to a summer? No. He doesn't want you to read it like this. He wants you to stress a syllable, and stressing a syllable, not stressing a word. A syllable is a part of the word. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Stress and unstress, like in the song. You open your mouth or you close your mouth. Why? To create the rhythm, create the music in the poem. So this is it. This is the iambic pentameter. Okay, and here I give you this, and in the book he gave you the 2 couplet lines, how they are unstressed, stressed syllables. In each line, notice that there are 5 units of iambs. 5. How 5? Look. We said I have unstressed, stressed. Together, unstressed, stressed, unstressed, stressed, unstressed, stressed, unstressed, stressed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you follow it till the end of the poem. I have 5. Unstressed, distressed, unstressed, distressed. What we call is here. In each line, notice that there are 5 units of iambs. When a line has 5 feet in it, it is referred as a pentameter. This meter is called iambic pentameter because I have 5. Pentameter is from 3 to 5. From 3 to 5, stressed, unstressed, distressed, unstressed, distressed. Here I have 5. So it's called iambic pentameter. Done? You understand this first part, the poetic form, the sonnet. Then we go to the reading strategies. Reading sonnets. How I read the sonnets. Though their structure, sonnets often express complex ideas. These strategies will help you identify those ideas. Identify the situation, problem, or question introduced at the beginning of the poem. What is that? Look. We didn't read it yet, and we will not analyze it today, but look at it. He says what? He said that the first 2 quarantines here, these 2 quatrains, the first quatrain and the second quatrain, these together, the 8 lines, the first 8 lines, they give me a question. He starts with a question, or he starts with a proposal, a question, and in the first 8 lines. Then here he wrote for you, then identify the turning point. What is the turning point here? After I finish the first 2 quatrains, after I finish the first 2 quatrains, I go to the 3rd quatrain, I see but. So but here is what? But here is turning point. So if he will discuss a question here, the answer will be here. If he gives me a proposal here, the suggestion will be here. Okay? Here, the 8 lines, then the 4 lines of the turning point. Then what happens at the end? Determine how the situation is clarified, the problem resolved, or the question answered. Where? Situation is clarified where? Here. At the last. Here, at the couplet. So long as men can be here, in the rhyming 2-line unit in the couplet, provide the resolution, the final answer. The final answer for what? For the question, turning point, and then final answer. Proposal and then suggestion, and then the resolution or summarizing for the idea. First 2 give a question, then turning point, then the end is final answer. Final answer, or how the situation is clarified, how the question answered, how the problem resolved. So as we read, we will look at the situation. Where is the situation? Where is the turning point? Where is the solution? Okay? Okay. So, we will meet the authors next time when we discuss the sonnet itself. Thank you, girls. See you later. Bye-bye.